5 minutes later, y'all, I kid y'all not, 5 minutes later to the conversation, he want to call me babe. My messages didn't go forward. Am I cool with that? Am I cool? Is you Frosty the Snowman? Is you cool? Hey you guys, it's your girl Unique.K and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Start to blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter.
As you seen the title, as you see the thumbnail, today I am going to be telling you guys how I got cheated on for the very first time. Well, I wouldn't say cheated on, but I was in this situationship and that person did me wrong. So basically, yeah. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, but let's tune into today's video. So basically, I did this story time before, but it felt like it didn't make any sense. So I just decided to do this one again. That way I could do detail by detail, because the last video that I did, I'll probably put it up like right here. If I don't, I'm just tell you if I don't pull it up. The video that I did was I was at school and then I did the story time. I think that's what it was. If not, the picture will be up there anyways. But I'm just gonna tell y'all how it was detail by detail, okay? Not too much of how old I was, not too much. This is during the pandemic. I was way young. I'm more mature now, but it was like way young. I was 13 when this happened. So it was in a pandemic. It was in the beginning of a pandemic. It was March of 2020. We were stuck in the house and everything, and you know, the online, we gotta do stuff online, and so yeah, just online stuff or whatever. So this one particular day, I decided to go on Instagram. I logged myself in, whoop-de-whoop, and you know, I started getting followers and all the other stuff. So as soon as I got followers and all the other stuff, I had like a good 80 whatever. I'm just like beginning into the new social media business or whatever, because I don't really know anything too much about social media. So I got them closed, by the way, y'all. I got them closed. Anyways, so yeah, I've decided to, you know, like do whatever I had to do with social media, because I wanted to build my platform up, right? So this one particular day, I had online school as usual, and I decided to go on this boy's live, right? We're gonna call this boy Ham. I don't know. We're gonna call this boy Ham, okay, or whatever. Just gonna call him Ham. So I decided to go on his Instagram live and just watch him, because on the title it has said talk to me or something like that, like basically just asking him stuff. So I think I was like the only person who was on his live, but there was like a female at the bottom, like his best friend. It was him and his best friend. And you know, before the Instagram update, you can only invite one person on the live. So it was just him and another female. So I'm assuming that was his best friend or whatever. But I didn't pay too much mind about it, because I was young and I didn't understand and I didn't know. Well, forget what I just said, but I think it was his best friend. So yeah. What I meant about the young and stuff part, I'm gonna explain that later. But I think that was his best friend about him with her. So they was talking, they was on the game. I was asking him questions like, what's your favorite color, and we'll do. Mind y'all, I was young, so do not come for me in these comments. I was young. I didn't understand nothing. I was young. Mind you, I think I was 13 and he was 15 or 16. So whatever. I think I lied about my age. I don't know. Let's just go with the flow, I guess. So yeah, I think we did that for like 30 minutes or whatever, and he wanted me to go on live. So as soon as the online thing was over, I went on live because he wanted to see me. I don't know why he wanted me to go on live. I could just send him a picture of me, but I don't know why he wanted me to go on live, so I went on live. At first, I ain't even gonna hold you guys, I was being corny as heck. Please tell me why as soon as I went on live, I covered my face. I covered my face, went on live, and he told me to remove my face. It took me like 2 whole minutes to remove my face. Saw my face, ended the live. Period, point, just blank, I ended the live. Then he goes on live, and then he tells his best friend that I sent you the live, did you see it, and all the other stuff. And she was like, no, I didn't see it and all that other stuff. And so, girl, I don't know why I'm in the breath. So, I'm just watching the live and everything. And I think it ended not ended, but they was on live for like a good 15 minutes. Then as soon as the live ended, he texted me, y'all. He literally texted me. And so as he's texting me, like, I didn't have no problems with it. I text him back, whoop. I kind of knew him, but also kind of didn't know him because, for one, he used to go to my old school. Right? He used to go to my old school, so everything. It was true, and it was cool then. Mind you, when the pandemic, I had nothing else to do. So he's texting me, I'm texting him back, all other stuff. 5 minutes later, y'all, I kid y'all not. 5 minutes later to a conversation, he want to call me babe. Now, at first, I didn't mind it. At first. But now, as I'm like thinking back into that moment, I'm saying, yeah, I should knew something was wrong. Because when I was 13, I did not know no better. I wasn't thinking nothing, It was just like, okay, it was like a, what they say? Like a rip of a band-aid. Like, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know no better. He called me babe. Oh, okay, what's up, babe? That's just basically how it was. Like, real talk, that's basically how it was. So, as soon as he called me bae, I'm like, you call me bae and stuff like that, right? And he was like, yeah, you my bae. How you gonna call me bae if we never met each other? So make that make sense. Please make that make sense. But like I said, I didn't know any better. I'm just here to give y'all story time. I'm just here to give y'all story time. So after that, I stayed by like 2 to 3 days later. We exchanged numbers. I told my mom about him. Yes, I told my mom about him, even though we wasn't really that serious. I told my mother about him. And so she was like, where you meet him from? And Like I said, he used to go to my old school. So I told her that we met at school. That is exactly what I told her. We both went to the same school. That's exactly what I told her. Showed her the picture and all. I even showed my brother. And he looked suspicious about the whole thing. You know how these overprotective brothers are, which is a good thing. It's a good thing how they are, because now I see why they like that. And I see why. But anyways, my brother and my mother, they both know who this person was and everything. So it was one particular day, I was so comfortable with the boy, I started telling him something that I didn't tell nobody. And I didn't tell nobody. So as soon as I showed him the picture, I didn't tell him. As soon as I showed him the picture, my messages didn't go forward. Like, it didn't go through. So I'm like, why isn't my messages going through? I don't know why it has a glare. I don't know why my message is not going through. So I waited. I was still on my edge of the bed. I was just like waiting. So I'm like, what's going on? I'm waiting. So I go on Instagram, like 20 minutes later, I go on Instagram. I see that he active. So guess what I did? I texted him. And guess what he did? He left me on red. Simple as that. So as soon as he left me on red, I was blowing up his stuff. I'm trying not to curse on here. I was blowing up his stuff, saying like, what is you doing? Like, I miss you. Come talk to me. And And he just kept leaving me. Ugh, I can't talk. Leaving me on red. So I'm like, okay. All right. Now that I have more common sense, I'm saying like, yeah, all right. But at that time, I was really sad and everything. So I'm just like, what is going on? Like, I don't know what's going on. So can you tell me, like, what's up? I catch y'all not. A couple hours later, he texts me back saying, oh, I blocked you. And I don't even know if it was a couple hours. I think it was like a day. I don't know if it was a couple hours or a day. I really don't know. I ain't even gonna hold you. He said something about a couple. I don't flipping him. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, he told me he outblocked me, and he told me that mind you, I was 13. I'm gonna say this for the last final time. I was 13, so I did not know how it felt. I knew what it was, but I did not know how I felt until after this day. So he told me, yeah, I cheated on you. Like, are you cool with that? Am I cool with it? Am I cool? Is you Frosty the Snowman? Is you cool? But anyways, I was like, yeah, it's fine. He was like, oh, okay. And he just continued playing on his stupid game. So I didn't, yeah. Y'all know. I know. Psst, I know. It's like, it might be a story time / something else because I want to add some more details. He ain't gonna see this. We long past due, so he ain't gonna see this. I hope he don't. Okay, so right after that, I was agreeing to things that he was agreeing. Like, when I say that, I was saying like, when he told me that he was cheating on me, I agreed to it. That's basically like, I forgive you on other stuff. Yeah, basically that's how it was. This one particular day. See, this is why, not this is why, but when he had did this one time, I started doing it like ahead, and I'm about to tell y'all. So this one particular time, I told this boy that I'm finna get in the shower, right? And he said, "Let me come with you." See, I didn't know what he meant when he said, "Let me come with you," until I got into the restroom. When I got into the restroom, he was like, "Put the phone in the shower so where I can see you. That way I can see you." I'm like, what? See, me, I was smart enough. I never put my phone in the shower. Like, I never did. I put it like on top of the toilet, like the top of the toilet area part. Like, that's against, yeah, that's where I put it at. And I'm not gonna hold you. It made the boy mad. He was like, I'm gonna call you back. I'm like, okay. I haven't heard from that boy all day. That's how I know I'm mad, because you ain't finna see my body for what? What is you trying to look at my body for? Is you cool? No, like, is you actually cool? Okay, you actually cool. But ever since then, I've been saying like, I'm just been laying down. Woo woo. I haven't been telling. I didn't tell. Ugh, I can't time for nothing. I haven't told him that I was making the shower and because I don't want him to keep asking me like, let me get in with you. Like, you don't get in without me. I hate when people say that, like, you ain't finna get in with me. Oh, you weird. Like, shut up. So yeah, yeah, he was like, all right. He was mad because I ain't showing my body. Now we getting somewhere. All right, y'all. So like, we a couple days later. I'm telling y'all detail by detail. This one particular night, he was at his cousin's house or something. I don't know whose house he was in. He started telling me all these positive things, like, I'm gonna get you a ring, you're my queen, and I was just falling for all the BS. I was just falling for it, and I started crying. And he was like, "Is you crying?" Like, he's saying it in a nice way. I'm like, "Yeah." She said, "Oh, my baby crying." I fell for it all. This man wanted to see my body. He wanted me to put the phone in the shower. He wanted to see these. He cheated on me, meaning like he was talking to somebody on the side. I was basically the side. And I'm about to tell y'all some other things too for what he did. So basically, like I said, I felt for it all. I did. I take the blame. I did, even though he did all those things to me. Please tell me why this one particular night he wanted me to show these. He forced me to show these. He forced me to. Yes. I could have blocked them, but I was too young and stupid to fall for a trap. And I fought for the trap. I ain't gonna hold you. I fought for the trap. I did. So let me show these. We ain't gonna talk about nothing else. Just know that I fall for it. Okay? I fell for it. Alright. This boy told me that he had screenshotted what I showed him. And I got mad. He said I was playing. But it also got me thinking because one day I had went on this live. This one we had like split up or whatever. I had went on this live and he had exposed his ex on live. This was before me. He had exposed his ex on live. Like she showed these on live. No, not on live, but she was like recording herself and he had showed it on the live. And that's just embarrassing. Everything about that was just so embarrassing. I'm just like, wow, that really could have been me. Like for real, it really could have been me. So this one particular night, like I said, I showed these. Yeah. I showed these, so I take the blame for it. So he also wanted me to see, you know what I'm talking about. That was right. So my plan was to go on Google, my good friend Google, type it up and send it to him. When I tell y'all, this boy was furious just because I saw a picture from Google. He was furious. I started lying to the boy. He was like, that's not yours. That's not yours. I was like, yes, it is. It is mine. It's like, how are you going to tell me that's not mine? And it is. Like, I'm literally showing it to you. That's why it took me so long. Then he was like, no, it's not. I know it's not yours. I seen that from somewhere. I seen that from Google. You can't fool me. And we got to a whole argument. This boy told me, mind y'all, I think it was like a Friday. He told me, don't call me, don't text me, all the other stuff. And he was like, do not text me till next week, which was next Friday. I'm like, okay. Okay, my girl, I was crying. Why am I crying? Someone craving. Why am I crying over this man? This man doing me wrong, and I don't even know it because I was too young to understand. Like, why am I crying over this? I should be happy, but nah. I was sad. I was really sad. And so I'm like, okay, all right. And so after that, he hung up the phone. I was crying my eyes out. This is where the depression stuff started to kick in. Because I was crying my eyes out. I have nothing else better to do. Mind you, we still in the pandemic. I still had nothing to do. I couldn't go outside. I couldn't go to the grocery store. I couldn't even walk around. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't tell nobody about this because I'm like, what do you expect from me? Like, I couldn't do nothing, right? A couple days later, Sunday. I think this was Sunday or Monday. He texted me saying that he apologized. Now you saying that you're sorry because of what? What? Oh, okay. Now I'm just playing, but he did apologize and he called me and all that other stuff. So, you know, my happy self was happy. So, I don't know, it's just happy. So, yeah, he just basically apologized and everything. We turned into a month. I wrote for him. Like, I wrote on the piece of paper. Just writing things. Even though he was a bad person. Who wanted my body. But I didn't know. So, yeah, I didn't know he wanted me for my body because I was too young to understand. But yeah, this is the part where the next part is gonna get tricky. It's gonna get tricky. So it's one particular day. I keep saying one particular day. I don't know what else to say. This day, we text each other back and forth. Everything was good. Everything was cool and everything was chilling. I remember the last thing I said, you're my king. I love you. Don't mind me. I didn't know what I was saying. I don't know what I was talking about. But that's basically what I was saying. I was saying, oh, I love you. You're my king. You want to know what this boy said? I don't love you. I hate you. And I think he started cursing me out too. Girl, when I tell you, I started crying my eyes out. I ran into the restroom. And I cried my eyes out. Because I'm like, what made you want to say that? You told me that you loved me in the beginning. Now you tell me that you hate me and that you don't love me. What kind of stuff does that... What did I ever do to you? I never did nothing to you. So why are you doing this to me? Started crying my eyes out. Came back to my room. I was crying my eyes out to the point where I couldn't breathe. Now talking about this story, it makes me think about like, girl, what is you crying for? What is you acting like this for? There's no reason for you to act like this. Why are you acting like this? I don't know. I don't know why I'm acting the way I'm acting, because it was, for one, it was such a long time ago. Two, I didn't know better. Three, I was crying over somebody that I physically really did not know. So why in the world am I crying over this? But like I said, I didn't understand. I was too young. Hey, I don't know. But I'm way mature now. Way mature. Way mature. So when we had broke up, or whatever you want to call it, he calls me saying, "What happened? You broke us up. What you mean what happened?" He was like, "No." He won't be all funny. And guess what I did, ladies and gentlemen? I fell for it again. So I got back with him. And guess what he did? Cheated on me again with my ex-best friend. Yeah, he did. He did. Yes, y'all, he did. At first I thought they was playing me. I really thought they was playing me. But nope. It was right in my face. They kept calling each other back. So I thought they was playing. Now at this particular time, I really thought that they was playing. Because that's gonna have to be for another time, because some of the people that I used to mess around with, they would always prank each other. So I always thought that they was pranking me, but nah, they wasn't pranking me. They was being so for real. They kept calling each other bae and all this stuff. I'm like, y'all calling each other bae and y'all barely know each other. So is y'all cool? Like, is y'all really cool? Like, y'all not cool like that. And y'all calling each other bae. Like, y'all been know each other. Y'all not like that for real. So yeah. Like, who is you? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Oh, okay. So this one time I went on his live. This is like when we fully broke up. Fully broke up. And I still follow him. So me, my fun and caring side, right? He made me insecure too. He did. He did. I'm gonna tell y'all how he made me insecure. So this picture of mine that I had on Instagram, it was me smiling, right, with a filter on my face, right? This was the time where he exposed his ex on live, right? He did. He was talking mad stuff. Mad stuff. So you know what I did? I talked my stuff. I was saying, why are you saying this? Why are you doing that? Da on live, right? He talked about me bad, y'all. He started cursing me out. He started talking about my picture. Not gonna lie, it did hurt. It did. It did hurt, because why talking about my picture if I didn't do nothing to you? I was just proving my point. So make it make sense. You didn't have to be rude about it, sweetheart. Oh, okay. So I'm like, I'm just sitting there looking at it live. I'm listening to it and everything. Eventually, I clocked out, because I didn't want to hear nothing. Like I said, he made me insecure. So as soon as he talked about my picture, guess what I did? I removed the picture. He did. He hurted me real bad. Real bad. And I'm a sensitive person, so that hurted me. But if you say so to me now, yeah. So, but yeah, that really did hurt. Like, it did. It did. It did. It did. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all on the other part. When him and my ex-best friend were dating, I think was that song? I think it was. I don't know. It was such a long time ago. I don't even know how it planned out for real, for real. But I had told him, one day I had asked him this question. If I say one day, one more time, that's how you know I'll be listening to myself. Because I keep saying one day this, one day that. Calm down. But this is my last time I'm going to say it. This one particular day, I had asked him a question. I said, what are we? This is what someone's song, we could be friends with benefits. Is you really cool? Talking about we could be friends with benefits. Yeah, you cut off. Yeah, I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what he meant by that at first because I didn't know the meaning. When I looked it up, I'm like, oh yeah, you can keep that. Keep that all the way. Keep it, keep it, keep it. I'm cool. I keep it. So yeah, that's basically it from this story time, detail by detail. Well, I was trying to make it detailed as I can. Mind you, this is like 4.5 years ago. I'm way mature now. Okay, this was 4 years ago. I didn't know no better. Don't come for me in the comments. I did not know no better. But this is the story time of, I don't know. It's a lot of things. I'm probably just gonna name it story time. I don't know. But yeah, this is how the story time was, detail by detail. I try to make it detail by detail as I can. But some of the things I don't really remember. The world? Anyway, some of the things I don't really remember. I just thought about what was on top of my head, and I was just thinking about, wait, excuse me, I don't know what's going on in the background, but I hope you guys enjoyed this story time as much as I did, even though it was crazy and it was hectic and all the way. So I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. Yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel because there's more coming on the way. Yeah, but yeah, make sure y'all tune into the next video, and I'll see you guys next time. I don't know how long this video is. If it's short, I apologize. Hey, I apologize. But I'll see y'all guys. See you guys in the next video. Bye.
I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window, trying to stop for a sign.